Hungarians just defeated their authoritarian leader, and he was basically the guy who wrote the playbook that Donald Trump and JD Vance are trying to follow, and he lost. The playbook he wrote was basically about what is now a familiar but was a new form of dictatorship. A form that you win dictatorship through elections, you keep it through what is now called competitive authoritarianism, by getting rid of the media, by weakening your opposition party, by changing the rules of the game, but still technically having elections. Now, the weakness of this form of dictatorship is that if you have elections, you can still be defeated by elections. But the thing that they rely on is that they thoroughly destroy their opposition parties, the media, the activists, so that nobody can actually oppose them. And I think Orbán's victory actually holds some really clear lessons. So the guy who defeated Orbán, Magyar, he's not a left-wing person. He's actually pretty right-wing. But he ran on a platform that was fundamentally a populist one. His number one thing was corruption. He was talking about how the everyday lives of Hungarians were worse because Viktor Orbán was giving millions and millions of dollars into his friends. That's true in the US too, by the way. Trump's billionaire friends have gotten $2 trillion richer, while the rest of us have had every price go up. And that was really effective. Like, he ran a policy of a wealth tax, of strengthening spending on healthcare and education and public transit, and on strengthening trade union density. And he really made it fundamentally about redirecting the money that was already there but was just being directed towards corruption instead. He was able to campaign as an anti-system candidate. Democrats have spent the last 11 years since Trump started rising to power doing everything they could to squash and control the opposition, to make sure people stay on message, to make sure Sanders didn't win the primaries, to say that any candidate who goes on Hassan Piker's show should be canceled. It is literally so ridiculous. If you want to win, you have to tap in to the anti-system energy that the majority of people feel in this country because they get that the system is rigged. Only left-wing populism can actually stand a chance to defeat rising fascism in this country.